If you've never been to Carthage, you have to stop at Rockabilly Coffee. Hashtag Harley's, nice boutique, nice coffee shop. No bells, good pizza, cheap beer, good food. If you're ever on the square in Carthage, Tennessee, and if you're not, just make a trip anyway. Beautiful ride, beautiful area. Here we go. Heading on a road called Turkey Creek here in Carthage, Tennessee. It's a good curvy road that runs by Cordell Hole Lake out to Defeated Creek. If you are a camper, camping family, got an RV, you've probably heard of Defeated Creek. Beautiful campground on the lake, beautiful spots. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. This is going to be the gist of the channel. Riding back roads, going to see new places. Today I'm actually riding to my in-laws' house. Do a little swimming, maybe a little grilling. Been thinking about ways to enjoy the bike and do what I love. I love college football. Being in the South, it's what's the old CBS? It just means more. SEC. I'm not a. My favorite team is not an SEC team. I am a Fighting Irish Notre Dame fan. Please don't hold that against me. We're kind of like Bama. You either hate us or you love us. There's really no in between. But if you love us, thank you. If you hate us, don't hate me. Been a fan a long time, since the Jerome Bettis days. Didn't really like Orange when I was growing up and needed to find my own team. So went with the Irish and been with them 35 years or so. Been to South Bend several times. Went to the playoff game a couple years ago. The victory against Indiana. That was a great time. The wife said it was too cold and she'd never go back. I think she will, though. Anyway, the idea I'm thinking about is riding the motorcycle to different college campuses, getting the perspective of the back roads, off the beaten path type stuff. Obviously, being in Middle Tennessee, we'll start local, get MTSU, Tennessee Tech, hopefully Vanderbilt. Maybe I can get Clark Lee and his gang to respond to me, since he was a Notre Dame coach at one time. Feel like motorcycle riding and college football, two things I love and care about. So why not combine them, see what happens. Sometimes there's loose gravel. If you do ride this road, be careful. Take it slow. If it were fall, we could look over and see the lake and the dam to our right. But it is not, so all you see is beautiful greenery, which isn't bad. Overlook, nice little turn in, overlooking Cordell Hole Lake and the dam. Couple patches of bad pavement. There we go. Stretch it out a little bit. Oh, there's a nice new house being built. That'll be a good view in the fall where they can see straight up to the lake. Just like that, we're coming to the end. This comes out on Highway 85. Runs right through Defeated, Difficult, right up into Gladys, and it would continue on to Gainesboro. We will not go that far today. One day we will. That is a beautiful little curvy road from Gladys to Gainesboro, and an amazing place on the square in Gainesboro to eat and grab a cold beverage if you so incline. It is called the Stolen Coin Bistro, I believe. My buddy Andy calls it the Broken Coin. He actually calls it something different every time. But yeah, go check it out if you're ever in Gainesboro. And again, if you're not in Gainesboro, drive out there. Now we're rolling east on 85. Couple miles, we'll be at the lake, Defeated Creek Campground, day use area. I'll just be quiet and let you enjoy the view. Not of me, obviously, the front view. There are so many good back roads around Middle Tennessee. Man, I'm lucky to live here. You know, I eventually want to go out west and ride, Arizona, obviously Colorado, where my dad spent his last 25 years riding, the Dakotas, you know, but within 3 miles of my, 3 hours of my house, amazing roads here in Middle Tennessee, lakes, rivers, country roads, beautiful views, amazing places to stop, visit, eat. If you're in Middle Tennessee, follow, subscribe, keep up with what we're doing, join in. Eventually we'll put together some rides. Love riding with groups, love leading rides. Kind of my passion. Coming up on Defeated Creek Campground. We won't roll in there, but you get the gist. Park, lake, beautiful. Got a marina with a nice restaurant. Another place you can get a good pizza and cold soda pop if you so want to indulge. This yard right here looks so good all the time. I think the young man's name is Caleb. His grandmother's house, he mows it. I don't know, every few days it seems like. I've never drove by there and it not be immaculate, striped, beautiful. I think he's the reason my wife wants to mow our front yard and try to stripe our little yard and make it look like that. I ain't against it. It looks good when she does it. Appreciate her. Coming up on another portion of the lake. Beautiful. Defeated Creek Elementary up on the left. My daughter Emma went there for a little while when we lived out here. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this road and this view. Good thing I always have a good excuse to come out here. My mother-in-law's cooking and my father-in-law's humor in his own way. It does not get any better than this. Just rolling down a 2-lane highway, beautiful views, wind blowing. Oh, here we go to Kentville. And if you're ever out here, on the right, the Dillahay Farm, fresh vegetables. And if you ever drive by this spot, I would implore you to stop at that little red barn. Excuse me, the little red shed. Get your produce, cucumbers, tomatoes, all that good stuff. Oh, we're in cow country now. I am glad it's not 100 degrees because that smell would be way worse. But man, I do love beef. I feel like when Blake Shelton sang that song, God's Country, this was what he was talking about. Kentville, Tennessee, unincorporated, obviously. I don't imagine there's many incorporated towns in God's country. Maybe a few, who knows? Coming up on Sanderson Funeral Home, Kentville Chapel. Been to a few services there. Oh, Kirby Road's next 2 miles. We love those signs. Maybe one day I'll get enough followers and maybe somebody will sponsor me for a set of the T-bars, the moto style bars, so I can get a little bit more aggressive in my riding. Those things look sweet on these new 23 and up road glides. Love them. That'll be my next upgrade, is to get a set of T-bars on this thing. Coming down on some farmland out here at the edge of Smith County, Tennessee. Beautiful. Man, what a view. Not to throw shade, because I don't know these people, and I'm sure they're amazing people, but on the left, it always reminds me of a cult. Like if I was going to start a cult, I would want all my buildings to look the same, where my people sleep and hang out, but I don't know. They may be doing it for something else, or it may be a cult. Maybe it's a good cult. I don't know. All right, we're gonna slow down a little, gear it down. I think I just got stung, bit by something, a bug. That's fun. And here we are, crossing over into Jackson County, Tennessee. Looks much of the same. A lot of rolling hills, a lot of farmland. The construction you see is a massive natural gas pipeline project. I think they're doing it all over the southeast, but I know here in this part of Tennessee, it runs a couple 100 miles. Shout out to my Eco Energy natural gas team. Maybe they'll manage this pipeline one day. Maybe they already do. I don't know. They are taking off and taking over the world in the natural gas domain. I hope I get to go more places in my life and see views like this. Ride this motorcycle, find dive bars, good hamburgers. That's my search. Searching for the best bacon cheeseburger and smoked wings in the country. You know places? Comment. Let me know. I'll ride there. Meet you. Have a burger. Soda pop if you so indulge. And here we are coming up on the Heron Holler and the Gladys community. What a surprise, also unincorporated. We will make a right like we're going to Salt Lick Creek Campground, another beautiful campground here in Middle Tennessee. Look at that hill. That hill up there, that's going to Gainesboro. Beautiful ride. We'll document one day. Meanwhile, we'll make our way to Herring Hollow Lane, or the Hole, as the in-laws refer to their place as. It's a beautiful place. Can't really remember why they started calling it the Hole, but it's stuck. So everybody says we're going to the Hole this weekend. We're coming to Gladys, Tennessee. For construction, they are tearing up stuff and putting in the pipeline. Most of this property on the right belongs to my father-in-law's family. He's got a cousin that lives right there, a cousin that lives up on the hill above him, another cousin somewhere. Most of their family's buried at a little cemetery right past the Herring Hollow. We will turn here on Brooks Bend. If you were to go straight, you would end up at the lake again at Salt Lick Creek Campground. Say that real fast. Ain't nothing like it. That hillside, beautiful.